hacks. It's Christmas tree hacks. Sorry, I was just reading my notes. Christmas tree hacks. Again, more Christmas tree hacks. Hello, my little mistletoes. Welcome back to the merriest place on the internet. Anybody else think of like toes when you hear mistletoes?
Mistletoes.
Is that just me? Mistletoe's a controversial issue anyway. We should just pass that. Not without consent. This video is 10 minutes long and we haven't even given you a hack. I have made a Christmas tree hacks video that I think is very, very helpful. As soon as I finished making that video, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to say diagonal ornaments, bending your pick sticks. We just had to make another video. Oh my gosh, I've had too many ginger snaps. It's gonna be right here as well as linked in the description below for you to go and watch that after this video, before this video. I don't really know what you need. I'm gonna give you some more hacks today. Hi, my name is Kim. If you are new here, sorry that was your first introduction to me. I'm just a girl who loves Christmas trees. If you like Christmas trees or Christmas magic, I try to keep it alive all year long. Subscribe down below. I should be in marketing or something, obviously. 10 Christmas tree hacks. We're gonna make them look good. We're gonna make decorating easier. We're gonna make your season holly jollier. Shut up, just tell people things. Hack number 1 is to put your tree in a decorative something. More and more these days you are seeing no tree skirts and you're seeing collars or buckets or bins or barrels or boxes. Some kind of decorative something. You don't want to stick, you don't want to stick. They're just not cute. So we've been putting tree skirts and things like that around them. You gotta have something there because you don't have presents to cover up the ugly. The thing people are doing now instead of tree skirts, some people, not everyone, if you just love your tree skirt, please use your tree skirt. Like, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. A lot of people these days are using things like a collar or things like a box. You can get customized one that says like, you know, Barbuzhev Family Christmas Tree Farm, or what is it that they say? Barbuzhev Christmas Tree Farm. That's my last name. That's not a weird word I just made up. Put your Christmas tree in a decorative thing to really up the level of its design, and then you don't have to really decorate things under the tree because it's in very cute box. Hack number 2 is that blinking twinkly lights makes bald spots and dark spots less noticeable. Nobody wants to look at your pen. So if you have all of your tree lights blinking a la disco tree, which is something I do with my crazy tree, set all those lights to blinking, and if you have a spot that doesn't have as many lights or something, it's just gonna be a little less noticeable because like, we're going like this. People are looking at this, not it. Whole. How do you feel about blinking lights? Are you like solid lights or blinking lights? Let's take a poll. In the comments, tell me, blinking lights or solid lights? Which one's gonna win? You can also pick both because I'm a nice lady. So if you're really short on lights, maybe set them to blinking if you have that option. It's gonna make your less lights less noticeable. I got a lot of tips on ornaments, so let's like hack your ornaments. First thing I wanna say is if you have an ornament that is heavy, it's just big and pretty and you love it, but when you put it on the tree branch, it's like, oh no, sad tree. We can fix that. 2 options. Take the branch and wrap the ornament string, better yet if you use a floral wire, or turn your hook and just like wrap it around so it hooks really good. Do that and then bend the branch, tree branch. That's gonna strengthen it. Physics. Bend the branch the ornament is hanging on closer towards the center of the tree just to strengthen it a little bit. This is your tree branch. Bend it towards the middle of the tree. Is this making any sense? Why do people watch your videos? If that's not working out for you, you can take the tree branch that you're hanging it on and bundle up 2 or 3 branches together and wrap the string or wire or hook around that. That will be stronger. Bonus hack, you can take those 3 and bend those 3 towards the center of the tree and then hang it there and like, you're set. What is that, hack number 3? I've lost count already. Hack number 4-ish. Ornaments and your topper can fade if you have them in direct sunlight for long periods of time. If you decorate your tree like me, right in your big living room front window, it's like right there, so people driving by go, ooh. I'm the one going, ooh, when I drive by your house. I'm looking in your windows, I'm looking at your trees, I'm doing it. Just be okay with it. If you put your tree in a window and it happens to be like a south-facing window or a window that just gets a lot of direct sunlight beaming right on it, it will fade things. Less expensive trees might fade as well, but if you just end up with the same part of your tree in the window, it's not that big a deal. The back of my angel topper that's very old from my childhood is a different color than the front because I put my tree in a window, direct sunlight all day long right on that. So if ornaments are very important to you or your topper is very important to you and you're putting it in a window, be aware of how much direct sunlight it's getting so that you don't fade your ornaments. Move those to the front and just stick less expensive Christmas balls and baubles in the window for people to see. Keep that in mind if you're decorating your tree in a window and it's getting some direct sunlight. Don't be sad. Just know how the sun works. Hack number 5 is to place your ornaments on your tree diagonally. Anything really you put on your tree, unless your ribbon is going like vertically or something, put it on diagonally. It will help you keep it even. If you're decorating your tree and you're putting things on and then you're like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of gold here and a lot of red here and they're supposed to be like more balanced and even. Putting things on diagonally is gonna help you. Start at the top, diagonal, 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 and then between the first two, you put the next one, this one, and your whole tree. I found that diagonal is where it's at. You know, just speaking of ornaments in general, hack number 6 is that ornaments don't need to be something that is labeled an ornament. Lots of things can be Christmas ornaments. I've turned a headband into Christmas ornaments. I've used stuffed animals as Christmas ornaments. Door decorations I've used as Christmas ornaments. Tchotchke type things that are meant to just sit on a shelf I've put in trees. I talk about this a lot in my how to decorate a Christmas tree on a budget video. You really can use a lot of things as a Christmas ornament. Anything that fits on your tree can be an ornament. It's really that simple. If you're looking for something specific to put on a tree and you can't find it as an ornament, think outside the box. Anything can be an ornament if you can find a way to get it in your tree. Which leads me to hack number 7, I think. You don't have to hang an ornament. Shove it in the tree. I actually sometimes hang very little on my tree. You can shove lots of things in your tree and it's going to be a lot more secure that way than hanging it, unless you're wiring it, which I suggest in my first hack video that you need to go watch. If you want to use something as an ornament, you don't have to stress about hanging it. Shove it. You can set things in a little group of branches, shove, tuck, especially heavier things like we talked about, the oh sad tree, oh branch is sad. If you can't get it to hang on the tree, set it and it's gonna like tuck into all those branches and sit there and be awesome looking. Even if it's supposed to hang, that doesn't mean it has to. You don't have to hang ornaments. You can shove them. Then you can kind of tuck things in so you have things hanging on the end of the tree and you also have things further in the tree. So it's more like visual interest. I talk about visual interest a lot in my how to decorate your Christmas tree like a professional video. If I were Pee Wee Herman, we'd been screaming every 10 seconds because all I said was visual interest. Before I forget, the music in this video is from the Christmas Cocktail Piano Box. It's beautiful and wonderful. Thank you so much to the Christmas Cocktail Piano Box for giving me permission to use your music in my videos. It has made me so happy. You can hear some samples and see about getting the music for yourself with the link in the description below. My last ornament hack is to take your picks, technically it's picks, not ornaments, but like they're all tree ornamentation, so like, what? If you use picks in your tree, those long sticks, you can bend them to help them stay in the tree better. A lot of times you like take a pick and you stick it in your tree and it just kind of all the way and doesn't grab onto anything. If you bend that pick somewhere in there, sometimes I kind of bend it in the middle so that it just fits right in the tree and it's awesome. Bend the sticks of your picks and sticky outy things to better secure them. Higher up in the tree, it's easier to get them to like wedge in a branch and hold perfectly. But when you start getting lower in the tree, the branches are just further apart. So like there's less density to work with. Bend them. Also makes it easier to store them because you can fit them in a box. They're not as long. You're welcome. My 9th hack for you is to step back. Step back, take in the whole picture of Christmas and the joy that you're having decorating a tree and just look at the bigger picture of Christmas. No, that's not it at all. I don't know where I was going with that. Step back from your tree so you can see it from further away and you will be able to see what's even, what's not even, where there needs to be something, where there's too much of something else, yada, yada, yada. This is especially helpful with lights. Step back from your tree pretty far and then squint your eyes until the tree gets kind of fuzzy and blurry. It makes it a lot easier to see where you have dark spots. Same with your ornaments. You don't really need to squint as much, but if you step back away from the tree a little ways so you can take in the whole thing without having to look around like this, you're gonna see where you have unevenness, where there's imbalances, where there's bald spots, and so on and so forth. My final hack for you, it was supposed to be 10. I've never really been good at math. When you are stepping back to look at your tree, do so from more than one place. When you're kind of getting to the final touches and you're seeing what you need to add, what you need to take away, what you need to tweak, what you need to move, step back really far away from your tree so you can look at it all. Do that from a couple different points in the room where the tree is. I like to do it from the spot where you first walk into the room. Any entry point into the room, I will stand and look and see the tree and kind of see, what I don't see, what I should be seeing. And I also like to look at it from where I am most often in the room. I'm going to like sit on my spot on the couch and see what the tree looks like from there, because that's what I'm going to be seeing the most. That's the angle of the tree that I spend the most time looking. Which I do a lot, honestly. The TV's on, I don't care. I'm looking at the tree. I don't have a problem, I have a passion. Check for evenness and balance and just overall good lookingness from a couple different points in the room. I mean, every tree's good looking. Every tree's beautiful. Don't stress. If this is stressing you out, just get out and decorate your tree how you want, because the point is not to be stressed. The point is to just feel good about what you're doing. If you don't like how it looks and you're looking for something, and if you want a few hacks to help it be, easier, maybe this will help you. Wow, soapboxes, we're just always standing on them. If you are in need of a little extra Christmas magic, you can sign up for Sparkle Mail, my email newsletter. It goes out once a week with some quick tips and Christmas tree inspiration and just things that I love and, glitter. There's a link in the description below. If you want to watch my Christmas tree hacks part 1, first video, you can click or tap right here. If you want a little help with your Christmas tree, you can see how I decorate a Christmas tree right there. Thank you so much for watching. I'm off to spread more Christmas cheer, and until we meet again, sparkle on.